Trump once again seems to be using the presidency to enrich himself, and he's doing it in such an on-the-nose, over-the-top, comical way even, and it has to do with the upcoming meeting of the RNC at the Doral Country Club or whatever it is, his resort. Donald Trump's plan to address the RNC winter meeting at Trump National Doral next to the Miami airport has been in the works since mid-January. About the same time that the resort raised the nightly rate for its least expensive rooms from $254 to $539. What's interesting about that is that higher figure is just under the maximum per night rate federal government rules permit for a hotel in South Florida and is triple the normal per diem rate employees are supposed to follow. I don't know the exact number in Florida, but I think it was in Chicago. Maybe it was in Florida, but it's 546, which puts it like $7 under the maximum. So
per diem.
Per diem. It's $7 shy of what the law allows you to charge federal employees. So he just jacked it up.
That way you could buy one bag of macadamia nuts from the little mini fridge.
Oh, not even macadamia, almonds, let's be real.
So they are supposed to spend like a third as much.
Yeah.
They technically can spend this much. Do you think they will end up staying there?
They'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. There's no way, we don't see any benefit from staying at the president's personal resort. Absolutely.
Isn't it? So I talked about this earlier on the Damage Report. This is like if you tried to come up with a perfect example of why him not divesting from his business and being able to funnel business to himself is obviously corrupt. This could not be more obvious. How tailored and specific the corruption is, that they wanted to jack up the price, but they did know that there is a per diem rate. So it's not like if the area found out this meeting was coming there, they'd all raise their rates. But some of them might accidentally go above the point. So they use their insider government knowledge to set it exactly at the point where they would be able to get the most corrupt profit off of this, while ensuring that it has to be there.
Right.
And this is the sort of thing that, to me, this is the sort of corruption that he should be impeached for. It's not to say that it's the most damaging to the American people, but it's the most obviously, personally, pettily corrupt.
It's the simplest. It's absolutely the simplest. Hey, he's obligating federal employees to stay at his own hotel. What more do you want? And he's jacking up the rates, making taxpayers pay for it. He's gonna be there for 3 hours?
Yeah, that's the best part about it.
He's gonna be there for 3 hours, and all his staff have to be there for like
4 days or something.
Yeah, no, it's and also, I've seen that photo of the dirty martini from Trump Tower in New York. Google that if you don't know what I'm talking about. We know the kind of crap that they are serving. It was just a giant glass with ice cubes dumped in it.
No.
Yes.
From the grill. Oh no.
Yes. Google that image. It's terrifying.
I'm gonna just flip it around.
No, but
it's worth showing everyone.
I want to know how any of this is legal. I want to know where, okay,
it is.
How is this legal?
It's like when you go to your aunt's house and she's like, let me make you a martini. Like, we're just doing it. Open the Franzi, I don't have any vermouth.
I got this doll.
It's got ice in it.
It's got more LaCroix than you'd expect.
Oh, that'd be fine. But I just want to know how is this legal? Can we get our money back? How is this legal? Can we get our money? Like, is there accountability? Are there gonna be like Trump reparations for the American people?
I don't know, but there is no, I mean, here's the closest thing to accountability. RNC officials declined to reveal how much exactly the meeting is costing its donors. However, records filed with the FEC show that the RNC already paid Doral $169,000+ on November 6th, likely as a deposit for the meeting. The party previously spent $602,000 at Doral for the 2018 spring meeting and $84,822 for a lunch fundraiser it held there in 2019. And then also something that's worth reminding you, the timing of that November payment means the RNC settled on holding its winter meeting at Doral just 18 days after Trump backed down from his plan to award a multi-million-dollar government contract to the resort to host the Group of 7 conference there this June. That's SV Date reporting from Post.
And look, there's multiple levels of corruption. I think some people will look at this with the RNC taking money that Republicans have given to them to hand to Donald Trump and think, they're suckers and they got suckered here. But taxpayer money is gonna pay for Trump staff. That's gonna be, God knows, tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars that he's just allowed to give himself. And I know some people watch this and think, look, politicians always find a way to make money off of their thing. It may be to their businesses, it may be, they go and they become a lobbyist or they give speeches. And I totally agree. And in those cases, it might even be more money. But I would say, then let's start a persistent, continuing conversation about corruption and the many forms it takes, and make sure that people don't think it's not just one thing. There's gonna be more meetings after this. There's gonna be more corruption after this. Let's start to talk about it. It doesn't drive nearly as much political behavior and activism as it should.
Right, and let's root out the tackiest form of corruption first.
The martini.
This is tacky.
It's so tacky.
It's tacky to make money by making your state employees stay at your own hotel.
Yeah.
Tacky.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all the other as corrupt as you think every other president has been, this is just one of those extra things that no president has been corrupt enough to try before.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, although God knows what'll happen after this.
TYT is all about challenging and disrupting the status quo, and so is aspiration. Aspiration does not invest your money into fossil fuel businesses that harm our planet, such as pipelines and oil drilling. Instead, you'll be able to fight climate change with tools like AIM, the Aspiration Impact Measurement, and Planet Protection. They also don't hit you with outrageous fees for you to access your own money. You can even earn cash back and get free ATM uses up to 5 times a month. Head to aspiration.com/TYT to learn more. For a limited time, get 30 days of free TYT membership when you sign up.